Hey Comfort ISD. This video is going to show you how to link your lesson plans from Forethought to your teacher page. So we're going to start first of all on the Eduphoria sign-in page, and you'll need to sign in. We're going to use the Forethought application where you've created your lesson plans. I'm going to jump to October 27th. I have a week's worth of lesson plans completed here from the 27th through the 31st. You'll need to select a date that you have lesson plans completed for. Once the lesson plans are done, you're going to want to go up to the top left corner above the standards and click on the little house. The little house allows you to make your lesson plans public. If your lesson plans are not made public, no one outside of the district will be able to view them on your teacher page. So then to make them public, you'll need to click on the blue arrow, and you'll notice it says Copy Plan to Public Plan. Once it's copied once, you just only need to press the arrow one time, and if Eduphoria is a little slow, just be patient. Once you've pressed it once, it'll pop up a copy on the right side, and then you'll need to come over and press Save. You will do this for each day that you have lesson plans completed. Notice the little blue house. I have switched now to October 28th. The little blue house is not here. I'm still able to make my plans public by clicking on the little blue arrows. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to save for each day of the week that I have my lesson plans completed. Now do keep in mind that if you have more than one prep and you have more lesson plans listed, you'll need to scroll down for each one and click on the double blue arrows. You'll have to do this for each prep that you have. Okay, once you're completed here, you're going to come over to the left side of your screen, and the very last tab you have is your Web tab. We're going to click on the Web, and if this is your first time inside of the website part for Eduphoria, you're going to want to click on My Website in the top left. This is where you have the URL that you're going to need for linking your lesson plans to your web page. So we're going to take with our mouse, and we're going to select, by clicking and holding with your mouse and dragging across the URL, we're going to select that. On my keyboard, I'm going to press Control-C to copy. Once you've copied it, you can click off of there, and then you can choose a template. The templates are not the best templates, but you can go through and pick one that you like, and then when you're done, press Save in the top left corner. Once you've pressed Save, we're now going to come back to our list under My Website, and you'll need to click on the word Lesson Plans. Underneath here, this is where that English Language Arts and Reading shows up. These are your ELPs. If you remember, we had to add this into your lesson plans as a course with learning standards, so you would have access to the standards or TEKS. If you do not teach this class, though, you really don't want to have it listed because it will end up junking up all of your lesson plans. So if you take and you click on English Language Arts, Reading, the page pops up here. We want to delete this page, and unfortunately you will have to do this step every week when you get ready to publish your plans. So I'm going to click Delete, and it asks me, do I want to permanently delete this document? And I'm going to say OK. And if I go back and click on Lesson Plans again, you're going to see that it's gone. Now I have Mathematics Grade 3. I don't teach that. I'm only looking at Grade 8. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this also. It was there just for training purposes. Okay. So when I look back, I have my Grade 8 math class that I teach. That's great. And I also have right above lesson plans, I have my home page. I suggest that you click on my home page, especially if this is your first time doing these steps, and come in, and you can type something over here that says, welcome to my site, welcome to my lesson plans, please click on the links to access my lesson plans. It's up to you what you'd like to say, but this is the first page that the viewer is going to see, so you might want to have a little bit of information typed in here. Once you've typed in your information, be sure you press the Save button when it's lit up. After you have everything set up, you're ready to publish. So you can come all the way to the bottom of the left, down in the bottom left corner, and click on Publish My Website. What this does is it opens up, and towards the center of your page, another list of your pages. You really do not have to focus on anything listed here. All you'll need to do is click Publish one more time to publish your website. It will take a moment, tells you it's publishing, and then it now says your website has been published, and you can click OK. For this, we are done now inside of Forethought. So what you'll need to do is to log out of your Eduphoria, and now you can open up another tab at the top, another browser tab, and you'll need to go to classroom.comfort.txcd.net tools, and this takes you to the login page for your NetStart. Once you're there, your username will be your first last name, and then whatever your password is that you've chosen. If you have not signed in yet and you have not created a password or changed one, it is probably your first name. So you can try that, and if you have any issues, send me an email and we'll make sure you can get in. So I'm going to log in. This is the main page for my NetStart editor. It has all of the pages listed over on the left, and I've already created a lesson plans page. Now the lesson plans page is only going to have a little bit of text on it that's going to say, click here to access my lesson plans. It is up to you. You can put this link on your home page, you can create a lesson plans page, entirely up to you. I'm going to click on lesson plans. This brings me to the editing page for lesson plans, and what I'll do is in the editor box I'm going to type, please click here to access my lesson plans. And you can use the formatting buttons and format it however you like. I'm going to take and just select all of the text and come over and click on the little Hyperlink Manager button. Once the Hyperlink Manager opens up, the first box URL, I'm going to take out the http:// get rid of that. And remember, before we had already copied your URL, so providing you copied it, all you'll need to do now is press Ctrl V as in vary, and there it is. It pops up for the URL. That's what we copied earlier, and then we can click OK. And now it is hyperlinked. I'm going to save my changes. Always make sure you save. And I'm going to preview my page. I want to see if this is working. So when I click preview, here is my lesson plans page. I'm going to click on my hyperlink. It takes me to my home page of my Eduphoria website, and if you look over down in the bottom left, depending on the template you picked, mine's on the bottom left, has my plans for Mathematics Grade 8. I can also click on the word plans up at the top, but I'm going to click on the bottom here, Mathematics Grade 8, and because I chose a date in October, I don't have anything for October 3rd, but I went way at the end of the month. I'm going to have to keep scrolling through the weeks here until I get to October 27th, and there are my lesson plans. And there they are. However long your lesson plans are, it will stretch out throughout the bottom of the page, but they will all be there. And then providing you have it for the next week, and the next week, and so on, and your parents will be able to scroll through and see your lesson plans. If you have any questions, please let me know. This really wraps it up. We're going to close the preview. I'm going to close the other preview. And now I'm back to my editor. I'm done here, so I'm going to log out. And that's it. So if you have questions, please email me or call me at 118 or put in a help desk ticket. I hope this helps. Thank you.